first 2 steps done. Now the final and third step is to practice the new holiday rituals. Now just by a show of hands, how many people here, let's say, work out at least once a week? Okay. And I want you to keep your hands up, all the people that work out at least a minimum of once a week. Now I'm going to go up in numbers of workouts per week, and I want you to, if you don't work out that much, go ahead and put your hand down. Twice a week, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Wow. 6 times a week. 7? Oh, okay, yeah. I was about to say, because it's not 8 days of the week. So, what this comes down to is, however your rituals are, whether it's 2 times a week, 3 times a week, let's look at it as a ritual. Let's look at it as a conditioned habit that's just like how you are. I mean, being a trainer on Wall Street, we coach and train some of the most successful people. So what I've noticed most about them is that they are very methodical, the ones that really get the most success, and it's all about rituals. They say that the 5 rituals of wealth are dreaming, planning, saving, investing, giving, and that like people like Warren Buffett, these people do these things over and over, even from $1 to $1 million to $1 billion. So what are the 5 rituals of fitness and health? And these are rituals I want you to really take with you and think about. 1, resistance. I don't care if it's your body weight, a dumbbell, a bag, a chair, your partner, anything, you know, your coworkers. Resistance is going to build muscle, and muscle increases your metabolism, is going to burn calories. So ladies, I know sometimes you think that, you know, you might get too bulky if you do too heavy and all those things. Trust me, you don't have enough testosterone to do that. We got guys in the gym that work crazy hard and still can't, you know, increase their size. So that's very important. Number 2, you might have guessed, cardio. You have to exercise the heart and the lungs because that's what pumps blood through our body and gives us all that we need. Nutrition. Eating is extremely important, so you have to kind of create some new habits with that. And this is one that kind of people kind of gloss over a little bit, but it's very important as well because sometimes with our food, we don't get as many vitamins and minerals as we think we're getting. So supplements is everything from supplementing vitamins and minerals, alkalizing green drinks, protein, herbs, anything that you use to help fortify and increase what you're eating, and to also complement different things you're eating. And then the final ritual is professional assistance and support. Because the truth of the matter is, obviously you're busy, you're experts at what you do. If I was going to do a corporate business deal, I would come to a corporate law firm. And if you want to, you know, save yourself a lot of time, that's what we're here for. We are the best at what we do, and we basically provide that professional assistance and support. I look at myself sometimes like a fitness personal assistant. My job is to help you keep all of these things flowing in an order and balanced and harmonious. So, what are some ways that we can do some resistance to cardio? Now, I was telling my client who's an attorney that I was going to do this presentation. She was like, wow, you're going to have to be practical. You're talking to attorneys here, right? So, I definitely took that into account and I thought about it. Well, what can we do? First of all, we use the elevator a lot. I'm not saying you have to go all the way up. We are on the 29th floor. But maybe take the stairs 10 floors or something like that. You know, be creative with it. Find a way that you can do different things. Is there a workout facility in this facility at all? No. So that's a challenging thing. So, you know, you really have to plan ahead and think about that. Jogging in place, body weight squats. I like to give people things that they can also do at home as well as in the gym. So when I'm showing my clients these plans, I kind of take them through things in the gym and then I show them what they can do on their own. Reverse lunges are basically movements that go back like this. You know, very simple things, but they definitely get your heart rate going. Planks are basically putting your forearms down the ground and on your toes, tightening up your core. Push-ups on a wall or a desk are great to do. Squat thrusts. There's only so many movements of the human body. There's squatting, there's pushing, there's pulling, there's pressing, there's core work, and those are really all you need to do. So you don't have to. We encourage you to come to the gym, and it's very important. But if you can't get there, at least between the times that you come to the gym, do some of these basic things. Mountain climbers, those are on your hands, driving your knees in. Jumping rope, if you have a dog, walk the dog, jog the dog. Whatever you have to do to keep yourself moving.
Dancing.
Dancing, I missed that. Thank you. Thanks for the support. Eating well, so this is the other ritual here. Controlling your portions. During the holidays, I know the platters and the dressings and the turkeys and all of these different things. The best thing you can do is try to find a smaller utensil or a smaller portion. That's going to be the first step. If you can control your portions, you can probably reduce your calorie intake by about 50 to 75%. Combining your food properly. A lot of people aren't aware that when you eat proteins and carbohydrates, they actually don't mix as well as if you were to eat vegetables and carbohydrates or vegetables and proteins. It's just that the acid in your body breaks things down a little differently. And when you kind of eat, like, let's say for Thanksgiving, turkey, potatoes, cranberry, and you mix all that up, it kind of makes it tough to digest and for it to go through the body. So what I recommend is that if you're going to, eat your meal, you can still, if you're doing your workouts and stuff, you can still eat everything, have a good time. But try to eat the raw salads and veggies first. Why? Because those are the foods that are water rich. They're going to fill you up quicker and they have less calories. Next is the meats, which is like the protein. Or if you have other soy or alternate protein, then finally would be the starches and desserts last. So that would be the things like rolls or some kind of muffins or any kind of cupcakes like that other thing. Pie, thank you. She's my #1 supporter over here. I appreciate that.
I got your back.
Thank you. So, and then when you do that, you want to drink plenty of water. Now, she's gone now, but the one that mentioned the alcohol.
She's there.
Oh, she's there. Yeah, she mentioned that if you drink wine, I was going to get to this point. If you drink wine or alcohol, the idea is to balance that with 2 glasses of water so that it recovers, it flushes your system. I know. But let's say if you did that at least one time, it would be better than not doing it at all. All I can do is hope that you do a little bit of that. And then alkalize and energize to cleanse your body. Some people may not be as aware of alkalinity, but our body has a subtle pH balance level which can be overly acidic. And if you can take in some green drinks or eat a lot of green vegetables and fruits, and you can cleanse your body of those toxins. Okay, so here's a few basic food tips as well. Obviously, this is way more than I could cover in the time here. We're almost running out of time. But just in general, just the general things that are the real enemies, sugar, the cupcakes, the candy, the cookies, everything that has all the sugar in it. One of the greatest resources is stevia. It's a plant-based sugar, and it comes in a powder form, and it helps to keep all that the calorie buildup from sugar. And agave nectar is liquid. What's that?
It has fiber.
Stevia, I have to research that a little bit. It does have some fiber content because it's from plant-based, and they make it into a powder. But I can definitely answer your question if you want more information on that. White rice. Replaced with brown rice or quinoa. Does anybody here eat a lot of white rice? That's good then. We got the leaders in.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That's good. Well, quinoa is good. When anybody here eat quinoa?
Yeah.
Quinoa is great because it has the protein in it as well. So see, look, you're already on the right track. White creamy dressings. Those are problems. Mayonnaise, ranch, all Caesar, the cheesy white creamy dressing. I know you love it. So I'm going to show you that if you take the Italian or vinaigrette or whatever, you can still have, if you love it, if it's just your thing, right? Try to compensate for it somewhere else, something that you don't love as much. That's my point for that. Canned foods replaced with fresh or frozen, and fried food, bake, steam, or roast. Okay? Now, here's the truth of the matter. Like, we've gone through this. Now, you got the 3 points. No clarity. What you want. We all want to be the best we can be for the holidays. We know why. It's going to meet our needs. It's going to give us what we truly want to be fulfilled. And we have some strategies. So, this is what I mapped out for my clients. Basically, you want to enjoy the holidays. Everybody does. But just in general, 2 weeks before Thanksgiving, if you can do 3 workouts a week, 1 hour apiece, not even at the gym, maybe half of them at home, half of them are at the gym, you would have accomplished 6 workouts in that time frame. And then that would be, let's say, the 20th until the 28th. Even if you could do some light things, like some light cardio, just walking around, playing around with the family, tossing the football around, that would tide you over until after Thanksgiving. Which if you could do 3 workouts a week there, that would be 6 workouts. And all you have to do at that point, 4 weeks in, is just be honest with yourself and reevaluate, how am I doing for the holidays? Have I gained 3.5 pounds? Because if you gain 3.5 pounds, chances are you're going to gain 3.5 more as you go through the rest of this stuff. Because now we got Christmas, we got New Year's. So you want to kind of like start early and keep it going evenly. So 2 weeks before Christmas, same thing. 3 workouts 3 times a week, 6 workouts. Overall, that's about 24 workouts over the holiday season. And guess what? By the time you get here, and you're that first week of January, you don't have to worry about coming to the gym and starting over. And I can tell you from working in gyms the last 4 years in New York City, it's the hardest time of the year to start over. Why everybody waits till then to start over, I have no idea. Well, I do kind of have a few
Resolution.
But it's bad, it's tough. And the other thing is, as you have momentum, you've done this 8-week plan here, you have momentum and you just kind of sail in. It's just like your New Year's resolutions start now. Your New Year's resolutions start every month at the beginning of the month, and that's how you're going to maintain the best for your body and your physique. So that's something I can email you more information on, or if you come to the gym, or we can talk about that later as well. And just a few tidbits to remember. There are 168 hours in the week, and you only need to work out 3 hours a week for this plan to work. So you do have time. How do we find the time for you? That's where we come in as the coach, as the optimist. Where is the time? How can we figure out how to get that in, whether it's at home, whether it's at the gym, maybe if you have a change of clothes and come into a little room here and do some exercise. Condensed decades of experience into days. Like I said, don't reinvent the wheel. Allow fitness professionals to help you stay accountable and stick to your holiday program. Because I text my clients, I call my clients, I email my clients. I'm even going to send them information from this presentation as well, so they have that. I'm on top of my clients because I want them to be happy and enjoy their holidays as well. And finally, ask better questions. A lot of times our problems are solved because we don't ask good questions. So instead of saying like, why do the holidays always suck, I always gain weight? That's not a good question. Your brain's going to say, because you're an idiot. The brain does this to ourselves. So that's how we kind of beat ourselves up. We don't want to beat ourselves up. So everybody pat yourself on the back, Give yourself a pat on the back. And ask questions like, how can I improve my health and fitness during the holidays and still have fun? That's a better question. Yeah. And I am done. So these are some additional resources. And we'll follow up here with some questions.
Yeah, well, we should have a handout with the plan. You don't have a handout with the plan? The holiday plan?
The holiday plan, I don't have a handout, but if you can put your information on here, I can email you that.
What was on here?
This is just a form here. If you could just let us know how we did for you today, and if you know anybody else is interested in